Can I help you? Can I help you? Okay. Thank you, Bella. We needed that before the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a comparison between an authentic and an inauthentic Louis Vuitton item. And for that item, I thought we would do a cult favorite amongst Louis Vuitton collectors and fans, and I chose the Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Rocky, and on this channel we do luxury unboxings, luxury bag reviews, and cover topics that are currently trending in the luxury community. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below, give a thumbs up to the videos that you enjoy, and leave your thoughts in the comments section. All of this really helps the channel grow and allows me to know that you enjoy the content and want me to make more. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with a quick review between an authentic and an inauthentic Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26. All right, guys, I went ahead and placed both items side by side so that you can see what both of them look like. Before we get started, if you want to go ahead and take your guess of which item you think is the authentic and the inauthentic, and leave your comments in the comment section below. If you went ahead and said that the bag on the right is the inauthentic item, you would be 100% correct. Now, if you got the answer wrong, don't feel bad. The whole point of this video is to help you better understand what are some signs to look for when you are purchasing a Louis Vuitton item that is not from the store. To kick off the review, I wanted to start off with the size. Hopefully it comes across screen, but both of these items are supposed to be identical, at least from what the replica website stated. The inauthentic Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26 is supposed to be identical to the authentic Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26. As these items are both side by side, you can tell that that is definitely not the case. I'm gonna go ahead and place these items in front of each other so you can hopefully see that the replica is not only shorter, but it's also longer than the authentic Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26. It's more so noticeable when you flip them over to their side. I'm gonna go ahead and show you here. This is just a dead giveaway. The authentic Louis Vuitton has a better all size, shape, and structure. And those are really the three S's that I would say really give away this poor knockoff replica of Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch. You can tell from the profile view of this item that the inauthentic one was poorly made by, sadly, someone who is overworked, underpaid, and are just trying to pump out items to sell on the black market, as the profile view of the items are completely opposite. Not only in the structure where you can see that the stitches are amongst the same, but it doesn't sit right. Along with the pattern, the authentic Louis Vuitton has the monogram flowers on the side, while this replica has a rookie mistake of placing the LV logo on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and tilt these items in the front. Hopefully you can see that. The zipper, the overhang is just bulky and chunky. Even though the flowers align, that's a big misconception amongst Louis Vuitton fakes. Some people say that the logos would be cut off. If you can tell from this item, no logo is cut off. The monograms run perfect as the authentics do. As you stated before, the dimensions are just off. Also, the zippers are completely different sizes. I think the biggest sin and most obvious flaw from these two items has to be the leather tabs. I'm gonna zoom in so that you guys can take a closer look at how both of these items claim to be made from France. And you can see how the fake item is just a horribly poor version of the authentic. The sizes are off, the color of the glazing are not even close, the stitching is too thick, the font is wrong. Everything about this item is inaccurate and just a dead giveaway that the item is not real. I would like to point out though that the inauthentic version does have real vachetta leather, and that was a selling feature on the website where I purchased it. They claimed that the item was quote unquote real leather, which it does seem to be, as it will patina over time. But the quality compared to the authentic is not even close. Now, before we move into the inside, I do want to quickly point out something that stands out that most people like to self-authenticate online, always call out, is the color difference between the monograms. And I just want to add my 2 cents in there and say that color differences between monogram canvases is common amongst real Louis Vuitton items. Differences in canvas color does not mean an item is fake nor real. I'm gonna go ahead and prove my theory by showing you my Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch trifecta here, where you can see that this is the same family, same monogram, and close to the same item with the exception to size. And hopefully it comes across on the screen that these 3 items are different in color. Now this Toiletry Pouch 26 was made in France, while both the 19 and the Toiletry Pouch 15 were made in Spain. However, all 3 of these pieces were purchased within a 6-month period from the same location and the same year. When I started my Louis Vuitton collection, that was one of the first things that I noticed, is that the canvases were not all the same. If you notice here, the Toiletry Pouch 19 shows more of a green hue versus the 26 and the 15, which tend to have a brown hue. The inauthentic Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch also has that brown hue, even though it's still off. If you were to go off of color alone, I don't think that's enough if you're looking at pictures to determine whether an item is authentic or inauthentic. I just thought that was a important tip that we would touch on before we move forward with the inside of the bag. Okay, for the inside, the authentic Louis Vuitton item is lined with a man-made lining. This is one of the selling features of this item, is that this man-made lining is wipeable. If you are not familiar with the toiletry pouch, even though this is used as a multi-functional fashion accessory, the main purpose for this item is as a toiletry pouch. As its name states, it's meant to travel. So this is a perfect item if you have anything that spills in here. This wipeable lining allows you to easily clean your item without permanently damaging it. I'm gonna see if I can bring some close-ups in here where you can tell that the lining has a crease on the bottom, so it allows the pouch to stand on its own without any need from support on the inside. We also have the date code that is stamped inside the man-made lining, letting you know when the item was made, proving its authenticity. If you can see, the edges are very clean and crisp, and it just goes to show the craftsmanship of Louis Vuitton in their products. Now, if we compare the inauthentic Louis Vuitton item, I actually had to use one of my Samorga bag organizers that I use inside of my toiletry pouch when I use this as a carry-all. In order for it to stay up, there is no structure to this item. If I just let it sit here, you can tell how it just folds. What I also thought was kind of funny is that the inside of this item is not even lined. It's just painted to look like if it was lined. This fake canvas is just one piece with the logo painted on the outside and the man-made lining painted on the inside. The edges are very sloppily done with threads coming everywhere. The color is off. And another very obvious sign, the date code is not even hot stamped in there. It is painted with the wrong number amount of digits, along with the wrong letters. It really just is laughable to anyone who is somewhat knowledgeable of the Louis Vuitton brand. All right, guys, I thought that would be a fun video to just show you the differences between what is supposed to be the same item of a Louis Vuitton Toiletry Pouch 26. Now, I do want to go ahead and preface that this replica is a very low quality fake. I paid about $16 for it on a Chinese website, so I knew that I wasn't going to get the best quality. However, I do want to put out a warning that the pictures that I saw for this fake were not the pictures of the actual item. I was shown pictures of a real authentic Louis Vuitton item. So please be careful of that. This is kind of a cautionary video for anyone out there who's looking to purchase Louis Vuitton items that are not from the store directly or from a reputable seller. Please be careful that pictures does not mean that the item is real. It does not mean that that's the item that you are going to receive. And it can be hard to argue that with your credit card or PayPal if the seller has emails saying that you agree to the pictures that they were shown. Just something to take into consideration. Also, I do want to point out that there are much better fakes out there and replicas that are called super fakes. If you're unaware of what a super fake is, a super fake item is usually a replica of a luxury good item that is so close in detail that only a professional authenticator can tell the difference. This is one of the reasons why many luxury stores do not authenticate their products, because they are not experts. Their salesmen work with the product every day, but however, the replicas have gotten so good, they cannot guarantee that their items are genuine, which is scary if you really think about it. If someone who works with an item in a product every single day can't tell the difference between a real and a fake due to how high quality some of these replicas are, I can't imagine someone who is new to the luxury community who's trying to buy a bag from the secondhand market. So please be careful when you are purchasing. I also want to go ahead and put a disclaimer that I am not supporting by any means the purchase of fake or inauthentic bags. I am also by no means shaming anyone who is looking to purchase a fake bag. At the end of the day, I think it is your money and it is your prerogative on how you want to spend that money. I just want to go ahead and make this video to kind of show the differences between a real authentic item and a poor quality fake, and put out some tips on what people can look for when they are purchasing an item that is not from the store. Now, with that said, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Feel free to follow me on social media at aboynamedrocky on Instagram. I love connecting with people who check out my videos and let me know their thoughts on it. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks so much again, guys. Have a good day.